back to map walkthrough number 14. I'm Jay Cougar from the United Gaming Federation. I'll be showing you today Underpass. Let's get started and we'll see how it goes.
Hardcore, free for all.
Alright, Underpass is a pretty difficult map. It's in fact my personal worst map that I'm at least very good on. Has very low visibility, as you can see, even though we're not quite in game yet. The extensive rain makes it very difficult to see over long distances, but it's a fun map. It's got its moments of camping, but there's a lot of elements of let's say sneak attacks all over the map. Alright, let's get started. We'll head over the bridge here quickly, get ourselves oriented. Alright, we have here the trailer, for obvious reasons. Pretty simple. 2 entrances plus 2 windows. Decent overview of what's going on, but very common spot for people to run around too, so alright, keep going. Get ourselves over to what we are calling Building 57 because of the large 57 that's painted on the window. This is a typical spot for snipers to sit at, or guys with very good assault rifles. They will sit here and pick people off that are running across the way. Oops. Again, as you can see, it's not the easiest to see from a far distance there. Okay, there's also a second part of this Building 57, overlooking the lower half of the map, and also give you a slight different view of the previous view we just looked at. Alright, we'll head down the stairs, move into the storage warehouse. If you're playing objective-based games, one of the objectives are in here for sure. This is a pretty fun one and hard one to attack and defend. This one gives a good overview of the lower half of the map and is extremely difficult to see anyone from the houses up ahead there, the courtyard, which is right over there, plus the shanty houses, which house several different sections where people can be hiding in. This is a very dangerous spot. Be very careful while being here. Alright, we'll head out the back for no apparent reason other than to show that there is a parking lot here. You guys all know this, I'm sure. It's a good spot for dropping your care packages and so on. Alright, we'll keep going here. Head to the outside of the map. Hopefully not kill ourselves, so that's nice. Good. We'll head over to the house area, passing through the drainage tunnel, up the stairs, and the house here, which overlooks the courtyard and the chicken shack. This house has 2 levels, again, overlooking the chicken shack, the courtyard itself, which there isn't a whole lot of activity, and then the actual shelf. Now this is a very interesting spot, which you will find people sitting both on the end of this, also over here. You'll have people sitting on that area, watching people on the bridge, and also people that come here and try to kneel behind this wall overlooking the storage warehouse. Be aware of that. And you can walk over to the shanty town is what this is called. All sorts of shacklet buildings here. Crap buildings if you ask me, but hey, all sorts of things you can do in here. What's with the chickens in this game? I don't know, gee whiz. Alright, overlooking the storage warehouse, as I said, there's Building 57, which is connected to the storage warehouse. Looking at it from a different angle, and we'll keep going. You can get up on the roof, as you can see, which is pretty nice, pretty handy. Get yourself up here. Not everybody's looking up here on these roofs, so be aware of this, that you can get up here. There can be people that sit up here and just lay here and snipe, because as you can see, it's a pretty decent spot if you're looking down the end of the drainage tunnel, also to the trailers, also to Building 57 if you're correctly located. Keep this place in mind. Very good. Let's get down here. Another objective area is in here. I do believe that one of the objectives in headquarters is located in this building, and another darn chicken. And I missed him. Bye-bye, chicken. Alright. We'll head back over to the chicken shack, where we will have a chicken massacre. And the shack also is an objective area. This is a very difficult because of its close quarters, and people, once they figure out where it is and that this area is hot, meaning someone is in here, it can get very nasty with flashes, grenades. You have it. It's just nasty. It's a very tough one. All right, let's get ourselves up on top of the chicken shack. You will find this a common sniper spot. Very good one. It's not the easiest to pick people out from here, but it's a very common spot. And one which you may or may not know is this spot right here, which is also a very good spot for picking people off in the back of the map. Also those unsuspecting coming over to the chicken shack, which you can kindly flash, make them suffer, and then take them out. Same thing over here. You can see people coming down the drainage tunnel to meet up at the bottom half of the map. Very good. Let's keep going. Maybe. Very good. Okay, we'll head out to the village, I do believe this is. Yes. I don't know why this is a village area. It looks pretty bad. But there's a nice pathway that leads to the industrial yard. The industrial yard basically has a nice large propane tank, which is great for blowing people up. Look at that. Beautiful. This is a good spot. There's an objective over here as well if you're playing those games. This is a pretty tough spot to hold down because of its many entrances and exits. This takes us up to the trailer and to building 57. We'll head back down. Industrial yard to the train yard. Now I've seen a few people just sit back here with their sniper rifles and pick people off this way, which is very interesting. I don't know what is so fun about that, just sitting here and picking people off as they run by, I guess. I don't know. To each his own. Alright. And then we head over to the container yard, which is basically an area of a bunch of containers. It's pretty simple, these locations, aren't they? But it's good if you're a sniper. You can sit here in the deep foliage, and there are a lot of people that tend to run by either past building 57 up to the main side of the map where the trailer is, or then they'll run right by to get to the back. And again, another propane tank. Oops. There's so much fun to blow up. Let's go, Jade. There we go. It's a little fun for you there. Very good. I think we've covered most of Underpass. One last location here, which is pretty well known, I'm sure, is that you can get up here onto the tower area, which is a decent spot for sniping, obviously, because you have height. It's very good. It's a good spot. You get a good view of the map. On the other hand, you're completely exposed as well. So be very careful if you're going to be up here. Alright. Yikes. Alright. One last spot is outside of building 57. There are these, this terrace area. You will find quite a few people here. Or on this side, sitting right on the fence here, just watching people in the shantytown coming by, or then the top side of the map as well. Alright, very good. Again, this isn't my most favorite map personally, but what matters to me is not necessarily important to you. That's no problem. I've showed pretty much the basic locations of this Underpass map. Again, I have missed, I'm sure, a lot of places, even glitch places, which I'm not really interested to show. At this point, it's about the locations. It's about keeping synchronized when playing as a team, understanding what locations are which. If you don't have an understanding of where someone is at, it's pretty hard to kill them, and they'll likely come and kill you before you kill them. So knowing the locations is quite critical. Thank you for watching this video. I invite you to join our website at www.unitedgamingfederation.net. If you're interested in more team-based play, more tactical ways of playing Modern Warfare 2, and a group situation, if you're in it for the fun and looking for new friends, please look us up. I think we have a lot to offer you. I want to thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.